Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to make new NumPy arrays from already existing NumPy arrays. So let's get started. Alright, so as usual, we're in Google Colab, and the link is collab.research.google.com. And in order to use this, you need a Google account. So anyway, whenever we work with NumPy, we always have to install NumPy. So pip install NumPy, and we just run it, and we see I already have NumPy. But if this is your first time, you're probably gonna get a different result. Now we do import NumPy as NP, and import NumPy as NP. This as NP part basically is an alias. So instead of doing numpy.array, you can do np.array, and it works basically the same. Alright, so first, to just get started, I'll create an array. I'll call this array1, and I will set it equal to np.array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, and now let's take a look at our array, and we see there's our array. So we can create a new array. So I'll call this array B, and we can create this new array from array1 using something called slicing. So array1 in brackets, and you do start. So let's say I want it to start at the first index, then you do a colon, and then it's the stop. So I'll say 5. And this index, it doesn't include it. It includes everything from the start all the way to the index that is stop -1. Alright, so let's run this, and now let's take a look at B. And we see it's 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's also something called step, and this is basically just how much it skips the numbers by. It's kind of like a jump. So before it was 2, 3, 4, 5. But now it went from 2, skipped 3, then it did 4. So that's how that works. We can also stack two existing arrays to create a new array. So I'll create an array. So I'll just call this array 2, and this will be np.array 1, 1, 2, 2. And now I'll create another array 3, and this will be np.array 3, 3, 4, 4. So we have this. So if you run this, it's initialized. We can stack them vertically with vstack. So, and that's a function in NumPy. So np.vstack, and vstack stands for vertical stack. So inside this, we just give our arrays, so array 2 and array 3. So if you run this, we get 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Now let's take a look at np.hstack, and this horizontally stacks our arrays. So array 2 and array 3, and we see it's all in one line. And this is kind of like np.concatenate, which we went over in my last video, so check that one out if you haven't already. So np.concatenate is np.concatenate. So we specify our arrays, so array 2 and array 3, and we have to specify our axis, so axis equals 0. And now if we run this, we see axis, when the axis is 0, it's the same as hstack. But since our arrays are both one-dimensional each, we can't use axis 1 because that is up and down. But if you use axis 1, it would look like vstack. Now let's look at one final method. So let me add some code boxes here. Alright, so this is the hsplit function. So first I'm gonna create an array. So I'll just make this ARR, Now set it equal to np dot a range 1 to 25, and then I'll reshape this to let's say 2 by 12. And now let's take a look at this array. So we see it's like this. And I actually went over how to create NumPy arrays besides manually filling them on my channel, so check that one out. So basically we use np.arange, and this is kind of like slicing. It starts from this one and goes all the way to this one but doesn't include this number. And then we just reshape it. So we have this. So h-split splits our array into however many ways that we pass into it. So np.h-split. So we first pass in our array. So arr, comma, let's say I want to split this into 4 arrays. So if I run this, and we see it just splits our array like this. And that's pretty cool. And these are just some functions that I have showed you just to make your life easier whenever you're working with NumPy. And well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.